God revealed these characteristics so till he told you in Revelation 13:18, this man is wisdom. When you see this man, his number is 3 times 666, which is the formula, which was 3 B's. Equal 1998, that means the year that God will give me a vision. He said, this is wisdom. So, how? Adorned with the lies, the storm that God gave me of good and evil, having white hand emerging out of them, and the walls devouring and breaking in pieces everything they have inside. How are they alike source? And how are they the same source? What connects one to another? The same as night is connected with darkness, and light is connected onto the daylight. Excuse me. Let's go to a word group and select a word group. It's called synonym. 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 The dictionary tells us a word or phrase that means exactly or nearly the same as another word or phrase in the same language. For example, shout is a synonym. Shut is a synonym of close. Person or thing. So clearly, closely. I'm going to use that. Associated with a particular quality or idea that the mention of their name called is to mind the victim, the victorious. Age is a synonym for section purpose. Okay, now stop right there. I said the dark cloud that God gave me in the vision was chasing me. I said that when it chased me to the east, we look at a steamroller first. What is a steamroller? Steamroller is a giant machine used by road workers. It got a solid flat wheel that rolls upon the ground. This machine is used to crush and pack the earth, compress the earth tight. If anyone falls under it or anything falls under the wheel of the steamroller, they'll get crushed and smashed and compressed until it can cause death or harm. It's a violent machine if it's used in the wrong way. It will crush. That's what it means. That the steamroller is used to crush. So was this here force that was used by the white hand. Well, the force God showed me that was used to crush. Associated by the white hand was the Justice Department here in the United States of America. But this dark cloud looking was seen laying up on the ground was another force, the same, having communicating with united with this Justice Department, which is symbolized by the white hand. This force was used to crush and to devour. It was given in a symbol. Well, we can see the word black water. We can say black water. Black water is a design force used to kill. They say it is a force used to guard and safeguard peoples in foreign land. But we know it have acted out sinister acts over there in Iraq and in Afghanistan. And we saw the trace that it had when it went down to Louisiana during Hurricane Katrina. Well, we know the steamroller crushes. What about a wolf? A wolf, he stalks his prey. He's a predator. He stalks his prey, and when he catch him off guard, he devour and break in pieces his prey. So, the cloud-looking hands, which it hides in secret. The hands, which hide in secret in this dark cloud that I didn't see, all I see was a cloud chasing me. But when I look for the reflection of the black cloud, the white hands come out. So that means that secretly something is working inside the body of this voice that we don't know. Or we know him in the daytime because he's act like he's one of us, and he's a peaceful man and he's a godly man. But when he go into darkness in the eye, he shows his true image because he's associated with a man that have forsaken the covenant of God. So is the wolf. The wolf is not a pleasant creature, unfit for sacrifice. Its only means of survival is to kill. He don't plant nothing. He don't grow nothing. He don't guard nothing to keep it safe. He stalks his prey and he kills. So we have to take and say any forces represented, symbolized by the wolf, it bears the same characteristics of this storm that God gave me. Well, Daniel chapter 8. We're connecting all these two together because God gave me this vision. God gave me this vision. And how do we connect on to Daniel chapter 8? 7, I mean. It says, I consider the horn. Let me go to that. Let me go to that right quick. And just show you these. I don't think I need this dictionary anymore. Daniel chapter 7. Verse 8. He says, I'm going to go to start at verse 7. Daniel 7, verse 7. After this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible. Isn't that the characteristic he said? He said this one was dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with its feet, with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had 10 horns. I said a horn is what a ram or ox fight with, they go with. So these horns be symbolized fighting forces. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by this root. It was talking about the United States of America, who had 4 military fighting forces, but some happened that 3 of them was plucked up by the root. That means they were defeated, and the one that defeated it was one of the 4 of this hero. It plucked up by the root. That means it was defeated. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man. And meaning what military fighting force operate under the force that had the eyes like a man. It was going to pluck the others up by the root. The 10 horns was the 10 military fighting forces belongs to the 7th United Nations, with 4 other 10 horns belonging to the United States of America, which is the 7th, is the 4 fighting forces of the United States of America, which is the Air Force, Army, Navy, and the Marine. These are the ground troops when it talks about the horns. Now, other words, eyes is what we see with. So, eyes is what people spy with. Without eyes, you cannot be a spy. Blind spy. It's impossible. So if you got eyes, that means you could spy with. So this was a force. The horn was a fighting force, and it had eyes, and eyes is what you spy on other people. This is a CIA. This is. So through secrecy, it operates through secrecy, and it breaks in pieces, and it makes kills that we don't know about through secrecy. So if we act the characteristics, show the characteristics of these here, then we come back to the word synonyms. In characteristics, they all bear the same like. They're words which are different, image which